Hey guys, it is Mishy Beauty. I'm sorry that you saw my arm come back. But anyway, it is Mishy Beauty, and yes, you could tell from the title of the video that I am going to be reviewing a few of the products from WINKY LUX. And guys, yes, I did purchase my WINKY LUX from Target because even though you do see their little commercials on social media, they do now sell their product in the Target stores. I'm not sure if there are other stores, but guys, if you are interested in exactly what I got from WINKY LUX and want to see everything on my face, then keep on watching. I am coming at you, let it focus, with a clear, clean face. The previous product I had on my face is now off. So let me go ahead and pin my hair back because I did have it down from washing my hair and all that other stuff. But anyway, let's go ahead and first of all, let's talk about the products that I did get from WINKY LUX at Target. And I do have my receipt with me. So let's talk about the Broad Spectrum SPF White Tea Tinted Veil. Let's go ahead. I'm sorry about my lighting as usual. This is what the packaging looks like here. It is a WINKY LUX White Tea Tinted Veil with SPF 30. It is a tinted moisturizer. It says that it is tea infused tinted moisturizer with a lightweight formula and polished hint of color. Contains skin loving ingredients including white tea extract, which helps calm the skin, which I need because I just rubbed my face with taking the makeup off. Pomegranate extract, which is a natural antioxidant. Vitamin E, which moisturizes and helps strengthen skin's natural barrier, is what this is saying. So yeah, let's see. What did I pay for this? This, I believe, was the one that was $28, was it? I'm looking at the SKU numbers, or the numbers, to try to match it up. And guess what? There's no way I can tell because it's just not. But I believe this was the one, because they all say WINKY LUX on this receipt. I believe this was $28. Don't quote me on that. I should go to the WINKY LUX website and look it up. But while I'm on WINKY LUX, actually, here it is. It talks about it. It says it's the first one on here where they talk about it here. And it says shop now. So let's see what they're saying it costs online at least. Are they saying what it costs online? It says add to cart, and here they give you some of the swatches. Let's see if it's gonna let me. Let's see if I can show you guys without. So here's the swatches. I don't know if you guys can see it, and I got the color Deep Plus Tint. Deep Plus Tint. I just went on ahead and got the darkest since this is a tinted moisturizer. I wanted to ensure I did have coverage, some type of coverage. So this is, can we get a price? Can we just get a price now? It did get on the website. Okay, this one is the one that's $28. So this wasn't the darkest, I don't think. This wasn't the darkest. Mine says Deep Plus, and they have one that says Rich, which is the darkest, which wasn't at my local Target. So the reviews are like 4.5 stars out of 5, which is pretty good. So is featured in Marie Claire as the 12 part of the 12 best tinted moisturizers with SPF. So let's go ahead and put this through the test. Well, not right now. I'm going to go over the rest of what I got. So the next, I'm sorry guys, I'm not together. The next thing that I did get is their WINKY LUX Glossy Boss, which is a, of course, it's a lip gloss. And let me just say that these products are not cheap. They're just, I was kind of shocked at how high they were. So let me go ahead and look for their lip stuff. Let's see. Lip Glossy, what is this boss? Glossy Boss here. Let's see. So the color I got is called Truffle Gloss. It's called Truffle Gloss. Let's see. And this, I believe, is one. Now, why would a lip gloss cost so much? They've got lip glosses in here from 16, and then they got lip glosses from 27. And I'm trying to find the one that I got. No, Glossy Boss, $16. I believe, oh, okay, so yes, I was gonna say, oh my God, I paid $22, but no, this Glossy Boss is $16, and that's what I paid. And look at this packaging. I really do like it. Let's go ahead and zoom in and let it focus. So I really do like this packaging here. So I'll be using this as well. And let's see what the applicator, the doe foot, looks like. Just your average doe foot applicator. And this is the color. So that'll be, I think that'll be good on me because I like nude glosses. So the next thing that I got, let's go over the powder. I did get powder along with getting, the Tinted Moisturizer. This is what the compact looks like. The packaging came in this. I love their packaging though. Let's go ahead and show. Love the packaging, but this is it. And the one that I did get is another shade with deep in it, and it says, let's focus. I can't read that backwards because it's backwards to me. Diamond powders are a girl's best friend. It is deep. So this says deep. Let's go ahead and look at their powders and make sure what I paid for them, because again, in my receipt, it's not, there's no description. So let's go to face and then foundation, because this is considered a powder foundation, their powder foundation, and here it is, $22. Yep, that matches right up. So this was $22 for their Diamond Powders foundation. And so it comes like this with the little diamond, just a regular little face sponge. And here is the powder. And of course it comes with a plastic covering, but let me go ahead and let you guys see. Will I be using this as a foundation? I don't know. I'll have to see how it shears out, because it does seem a little light for me, but we will use it today over the Tinted Moisturizer. All right, so that is $22. The next item that I did get, what is it saying about this? So the darkest The darkest shade in the diamond powder is deep, is what they're saying here. The darkest shade is deep, and the shades that they do have, they have light, medium, medium deep, and deep. So this is deep. I do think they could have gone a little bit deeper. Because it seems like they were a little bit more generous with the number of shades that they had for the Tinted Moisturizer. There was actual foundation, liquid foundation there, and I did not buy that simply because I'm not a liquid foundation person so much. I will try on some foundations, but I wanted to get something I know I'll actually use, not just for the sake of reviewing it. I kind of wanted to put my money to use, something I could really use. So that's why I got powder and tinted moisturizer, because those are honestly the products that I actually use on a daily basis. So yeah. Now, are they making any claims about this powder? I'm not really seeing any claims. It says a powder foundation containing, okay, genuine crushed diamonds to optically diffuse the appearance of imperfections. I did not know that about WINKY LUX, which is probably why they have the diamond picture. Let's see, lightweight finish, buildable coverage, and natural looking and shine free glow. So yeah, I didn't know too much about WINKY LUX, and now I'm discovering that they might be up my alley. The last thing that I did purchase was one of their shadow, what do you call it, eyeshadow compacts here. So let's go ahead and look at their shadows. Palettes, I said compact, sorry, palettes. So let's see, the one that I got, they do have something called a mini palette for $25. I got the latte, what did I get? I did get the Kitten eyeshadow palette for $25, which is right here. Yep, $25. Mine is the Cashmere Kitten palette. The Cashmere Kitten palette. And let's go ahead and open, and there goes the plastic. Never fails every time. So I'm not sure if you guys can see the colors. So this was more of a color story for me. So that's why I got it. It looks like you've got a couple of mattes and the rest are shimmers. Maybe 3 mattes. So we got something called Holographic Biscuits, Breeding, Meow Down, Catterday, Penelope, Prowl, Insta Famous, Grumpy, and Frisky. So this is after, they're all cat-like type of names. So yeah. Cashmere inspired micro milled shadows, velvety application, high pigment formula for maximum color payoff. 9 matte and foiled finishes. All right, so they're saying 9 matte and foil finishes. So 9, that's 9 altogether, but it doesn't say how many mattes. So I'm just, so look like, to me it's like three mattes. It looks like to me. That's what it's looking like to me. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like. So let me go ahead and swatch a few for you. All right. Okay, why would I have done that? For some reason I put it twice. So my light today isn't the greatest, but these are the swatches, and this is the This is the same color. I'm sorry, I swatched it twice with the same finger. So let's go on the other hand, on the other arm. These swatches aren't the greatest because of my lighting. The formula seems okay, but we just don't know until I actually put it on my eyes. And I'm going to wash my hands because I ran out of fingers. Be right back. And I was about to get up without actually cutting it off. All right, guys, back. Here are the last 3 in the last row. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry for the bruise getting in the way. So those are the last 3. They seem okay. They're not like blinding or anything. They're good for everyday use. This is the palette I chose to pick out. They did have a palette that was a little bit more colorful, but these are warm shades, and that's what I decided to go with. And I'm not sure, did I show you the container that the Tinted Moisturizer comes in? Very interesting container. I like it. It's kind of rubber here. And here is the pump for the Tinted Moisturizer. I really do like it. So we'll get started in a minute. Let me go wash my hands off. And we will start with the, let's go back. We will start with the Tinted Moisturizer first. All right, guys, I gave my skin a little bit time to calm down a little bit before I started this process of putting or trying on these products. However, before we start, before my phone dies, I want to read a little bit about WINKY LUX. I've got my phone here, my battery's low, so I want to go ahead and read what they say. WINKY LUX was founded in 2015 with a joyful mission to bring beauty lovers together with happier, healthier happier, healthy products that delight every sense. We believe that the spirit of beauty is rooted in play and that thoughtfully produced products can be tools for self-care. Creative expression, and even a way to spark new friendship. Our goal is to redesign the beauty industry into something more delightful. Okay, so it talks about returns and all of that, but it does say cruelty-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free, and phthalate-free, which I don't know what that is, but that's how free it is. So you got cruelty-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free, and whatever-free. So that is what they are claiming as a whole. So I just wanted to go ahead and read that. They did get started in 2015. They do have a playful packaging theme, and you can see that in their packaging. So guys, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I will start off with putting the, what is this? This is a tinted moisturizer with SPF 30, so let's start there.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Guys, this is Pigmented, and the one down from that, I forgot the name. I think the one down from this, or lighter, a shade lighter, was called Deep. I'm thinking maybe during the winter time I'd probably want to get the lighter shade, but you know what, I think we'll lighten this up, which actually I like. I'm sorry, that was an eyelash. I like the way it makes me look as bronzed as it does. And if you see my neck and my face, my neck, I don't know if it's just the light, but it does look lighter. And I believe that this WINKY LUX diamond powder will probably even that out for me. But guys, when I rinsed my hands off from putting this on with my fingers, which you might want to use I just didn't want to lose any product with a moisturizer because I did not know how sheer it was. And I usually put moisturizers on my skin with my fingers. So if you take a look at the product that I got on, you can actually see how pigmented the product is on the pink bottle. This is really pigmented, and it does give a fair amount of coverage. I am very pleased, and the scent to this, it did have a slight scent to it, which was very, to me, it was very satisfying, the scent. It did not put me off. It wasn't strong. It's almost like a light petal scent, but very light. I really do like it, and now that I'm looking at it up close, it's not as dark, but then when I go ahead and pan back in comparison to my neck's always been lighter for some reason than my face. I guess because of the sun that my face gets versus my neck. But yeah, you can tell I'm a little bronzed, so I really do like this look. It's got a slight shimmer or glow to it, and I really do like that, but I am going to have to clean up this bottle. I did not know it was going to. A little of this goes a long way, especially if you're going to use a sponge. I would not put a lot on the sponge. I felt myself actually trying to pull down the product, but yeah, 2 pumps not necessary, I would think. I think 1 pump would suffice, and I wouldn't do it the way that I did it, put it that way. I think I used a little bit too much. So let's go ahead and get straight to the powder. So far so good. This product right here did not show up too light. However, it was light enough, just light enough to kind of neutralize the pigment that was in the darker pigment that was in here. So it does look a little bit lighter. I like what the powder has done. I love the way the powder feels. There is no scent. I did not want to use the sponge. I call it a diamond sponge that came with it. So I'm just going to put this right back. But so far so good. I do not have any complaints. And the next thing I am going to do is go in with their, I'm trying to close this. But the next thing I want to do is go in with their palette. And it is the, oh, this says Hello Gorgeous on it at the top of the mirror. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, but it says Hello Gorgeous. So I'm going to grab some brushes and we will get started with this palette. No idea what I'm going to do with it, but we will get started. All right, guys, I am going to start by using my Sonia G. Which one is this? The Detail Pro. So I'm going to start by using the Detail Pro by Sonia G, and I'm going to go in with the, I guess it's, you know how we call cats Grumpy Cat. I think I'm going to go in, well, no. That might be too dark for my transition shade. Breeding is what I'll start with. It's a matte shade called Breeding. So that's the first one. I'm sorry guys that this has a mirror in it, so I'm going to use this. And I'm sorry guys that my camera still continues to be a challenge for me. There's a little bit of fallout with this one, but that means nothing really. Now if it's continual fallout to the point where it's on my eye not working out and fallout, which I'm getting no fallout from this matte shade. Yeah. So let me go ahead and finish these eyes up. I will point to each shade that I use. I think the next one I am going to go in with will probably be the Insta Famous here. The Insta Famous, and I am going to take a another Sonia G. It will be the Worker 2 Sonia G brush, and go in with that on my lid. It's not really, because I was worried about the fallout. I'm not doing any, these are warm tones, so it's not going to be anything daring that I'll be doing with my eyeshadow look today. I just really want to see how they go on, and they do go on well. It doesn't seem like there's fallout here. Oh my God, guys, an ice cream truck came by the house, and I had to wave it down, go get a Hello Kitty ice cream. But anyway, let's continue. Alright guys, I am going to do a once over with the powder once more. And then we will do, I did not get any blush in this brand. I do not remember if they had any blush. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like from far away. What you see glimmering a little bit on my cheeks is the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand, and this was the Pinkgasm, and this was the blusher slash, I call it a blusher slash highlighter. And so that's what you see. But coming in a little bit further, I will let you see. I put a little bit of the Glowgasm down the center of my nose, here and here. But the rest of what you see on my face is the Deep Plus Tint Moisturizer, and it is the white tinted tea veil that is on my face, and like I said, it did have a light scent. So I've had this on for a little bit. I said I wasn't gonna do a wear test really. I said maybe a couple of hours. I don't remember if I told you guys that or not, but I did have a little texture in my skin, to my skin, going into this because the sheer rubbing off of the day's light makeup I already had. I had a little bit of powder on, so I did rub that off. It created a little bit of texture here, but for the most part, if you look at the mark here that I've had on my forehead for a while, it didn't quite cover it up, but it did lighten it up. This was very tinted. It had a lot of color to it, a lot more than I thought it would have. The next one down, I believe, is Deep, and maybe I'll grab that one just to see. Come on. Maybe I'll grab that one just to see if the shade makes a difference on me, but I do like the way this one does look, especially with the powder. Again, this is the WINKY LUX Diamond Powder. Sorry, I did put that over it. My opinion about these products is that I do believe they are worth the money. To me, they're saying that these are a luxury category of product, and I really would say that they are. Now, if I was to purchase their foundation, I don't know about the claims that their foundation makes, but I would definitely do a longer day of a wear test on it. I will be trying for you now the lip gloss that I did purchase. I did do the rest of my face offline. I did put an eyeliner here, mascara. I combed my eyebrows a bit. And I finished off with that darker color in the corner here of my eyelid. But other than that, that's the eye look. It's not... It's pretty. It's natural. It's a pretty finish. It's nothing really bright or really colorful. It is exactly what it is. It's a natural finish to the eye look. There's a little bit of color there, but frankly, this is me. This is how I wear my eyeshadow. So I am pleased with it. I wish my skin didn't have the texture that it did, but again, the texture was there before I put this makeup on. I do like the products. I'll probably be repurchasing them if I hit pan on them. But let's go ahead. So those products are a thumbs up so far. Let's go ahead and try this in the color, let's see, the color Truffle Gloss. This has a sweet cake type, has a sweet cake type scent to it. I do like the feel of it. I like the color of it. When I layer it, it looks more of a kind of pinky nude on me, which is what I like. I would say the Truffle Gloss coloring that they put on the edge of the package really doesn't reflect the true color on let me get up close. Let's see if I can do that. It really does not reflect the true color. I don't think so. It's a little bit deeper. You guys can't see, but it is a little bit deeper on the packaging. And this is what it looks like on my skin tone, which is perfect. But I thought it would be a deeper color based on this right here. And if you look at the way it looks here, it is a little bit like what you see on my lips. So yeah, I could have, and there was a window here. I don't know why I was dead set on it looking like this, but there was an open window so I could see the color. I guess with the lighting in the store and everything, it threw it off for me, but this is a good color. And that, guys, with that said, let me know what you think about the makeup and how it looks on my face. Again, it's the Charlotte Tilbury Pinkgasm blusher that is on my cheeks, but I did not put any highlighter on. I did not put too many products that weren't Winky Lux on my face. I did put the blusher, the eyeliner, and the mascara, which is it Neutrogena, or what was my mascara? I'm sorry, Clinique. I put the Clinique mascara on, but those were the only products I used that weren't Winky Lux. I do, now that I know that I like the product and the company as a whole, I will be getting their blush and maybe another palette. You can see a little bit, it's not, I don't think, it may be some oils coming through, because I did have this on for a while before I got back to you guys. So the powder was on my face and the tint was on my face for a little bit. I would say about an hour before I got back to you. So this is the look. But again, the blush is making the glistening look there. All in all, I give Winky Lux 2 thumbs up. I can't draw thumbs and I don't have my assistant here to make a smiley face, but I give it 2 thumbs up. I like the lip gloss. I like the powder, which I am going to try on its own without the tint, skin tint, because sometimes I leave the house with just powder. And the Winky Lux Cashmere Kitten palette is what I use today. I do like that. I will get the one that is a little less warm. It's got more color to it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna, the other one has more deep colors to it. So yeah, I think I am right now a Winky Lux customer. And I'll probably get a few more items from them and probably come back and try those on. But guys, if you want my real opinion about Winky Lux, I think it is worth the money. Again, we got $28, $22, $25, and $16. So it's not drugstore prices, although it is in Target. They do say luxury. They do call this a luxury brand. So guys, that does it for me. The next video that I am going to do, I did do an e.l.f. haul. So I'll get to recording that video now. Well, not now, but soon, because I'll have to try those products on as well as I'm unboxing. So guys, that does it for me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to go back and look at the rest of my videos, decide if it's a channel for you, go ahead and do that, and subscribe. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.